Hi, shifters. Welcome to iShift University. My name is Elle Soms, Strategic People Leader, and I help people shift personally and professionally to get the life that they deserve, the life that you deserve. And I'm so glad you're here. Today, we are talking about it's time to believe in yourself. God does. Okay, I'm going to say it one more time. It's time to believe in yourself. God does. I have my handy dandy notebook, which means I got all my notes. So many times we don't reach the apex of our dreams and our goals because we're afraid. We live in fear, right? And oftentimes the fear paralyzes us. And I have been there, okay? Stepping out on faith and betting on yourself takes a risk. But guess what? We're in good company because I know if you clicked on this video, you are a risk taker. So welcome. You are a shifter, okay? But we're going to deepen that. If you aren't a risk taker and you're like, I don't know, I'm unsure, can I really do it? I'm here to tell you, yes, you can. I believe in you. God believes in you. You're going to believe in you, and you are going to smash your goals, okay? Once you master the things that we're going to talk about and really give time and attention to your thoughts, right? The thoughts you think create your world. And we're going to talk a lot about that on this channel. Is your thoughts, your words, because they matter, right? It produces the quality of your life based off what you think and your words, right? Your personal universe is affected by that. But I'm not going to go off on a tangent on that because I can go all day. We're going to talk about believing in you. So let's talk about the first thing. The first point is this. Without a reasonable amount of self-confidence in your abilities and your God-given power, you cannot be successful, okay? If you do not believe in yourself, you have to have at least a mustard seed amount of faith in your ability to do it, right? If you don't do that, you will not attain your goals. You will not reach your goals. Matter of fact, you won't even step out on faith to even achieve them. You don't need a lot. You just need a little. You just need enough faith to say, I think I can. Even if you got a maybe, you can work with the maybe, right? But in order to get the life that you deserve, to fulfill your dreams and your goals, you have to have at least a minimal amount of belief in yourself. Believing in yourself is essential to reaching your goals and your dreams. Number two, believing in yourself is about being completely convinced, okay? But more importantly, it's about having faith and knowing that you are capable. Okay? You can't have belief without faith. You have to have faith. And sometimes, because of our circumstances, because of the things that we've been through, because of the rejections and the no's that we've gotten, it makes us doubt ourselves. It says to us, are we really capable? Can I really do it? Especially if you've had negative reinforcement. So you got to be active to divorce those thoughts and those things that come against your belief in yourself. Okay? Come out of agreement with that. Right? Say, I come out of agreement with any limiting belief about myself. All right? Nothing, and I want you to write this down, guys. Nothing is without and outside of your ability. Don't even give yourself the option to believe that it's without or outside of you. You have to condition yourself to almost like delusional in a good way, right? We think delusion is bad, but if you're feeding yourself with the right stuff, delusion is good, right? You have to be so convinced, so fully persuaded that God has given me everything that I need to be successful. I have the gifts, I have the talents, I have the resources, and even if I don't know where to start, right? I have the ability to go look for it. right? I have the ability to search it out. Nothing is without or outside of you. All right. Now, listen to this because this is a barrier to believing in yourself. All right. And it's the two big I's. And this is detrimental to your dreams and your goals and launching forth to start that business, start that brand, get that promotion, right? Believing that you're lovable, right? Believing that you are capable. And these are the the I's, okay? Inferiority and inadequacy. What does that mean? It is believing that you're less than. It is subscribing to and devaluing who you are. Your value is your value. When God put you on this planet, your value was set. Okay? Write in the comments, my value is set. It doesn't matter what comes your way. It doesn't matter how people treat you. It does not matter what they say about you. Your value is your value. Your worth is your worth. Okay? It doesn't matter if you've gotten, an education as far as, going to college, whether you had a child out of wedlock, whether you were a teen mom, right? Whether you're a mom starting over, whether you had, less favorable outcomes in your life, that does not matter, honey. Doesn't matter your socioeconomic background. It doesn't matter your disadvantages. Your value is your value. Okay? Don't let the things in your life and in your past dictate and determine what you bring to the table and who you are. Because the gifts that God is giving you, right? Baby, you were born with that. Nobody can take it away from you. Your fingerprints are designed and specialized to you. Nobody has your fingerprints. So that means that if you leave this planet, there will never be another one of you. That's how special you are, okay? All right, so let's keep going. These two big I's, inferiority and inadequacy, they interfere with the fulfillment, listen here, fulfillment and attainment of your dreams and achieving your life goals. They do. Because guess what inadequacy says? It says, you know what? I'm going to allow fear to stop me. Inferiority says that they're better than me. It's looking outside of you. And when you continually and persistently look outside of yourself, you stalemate your success. You put the brakes on your dreams. You second guess the original thought and plans that God is giving you, your dreams. You say, you know what? Well, I don't do it like them. My brand doesn't look like them. I don't sound like them. Yes, you're not supposed to, baby. You're not supposed to. Even if everybody is doing the same thing, it will never be the same. Why? Because you're going to bring your originality to it. You're going to bring the uniqueness of who you are. Okay? Listen, people are attracted to confident individuals. All right? Inferiority and shrinking yourself only repels people from you. Have you ever seen that person that even if they never say it, right? It's an aura that's around them. You're either a candidate to be had and taken advantage of, or people don't want to be around you. That's just the truth. Because people want to evolve. They want to be around success. They want to be around uplifting auras, right? God has given you so much, honey. Don't discount what God values and what He has placed on the inside of you. Okay? Moving on, honey. I got 2 or 3 pages of notes, all right? Listen, the key to believing in yourself is about mental attitude. It's about the mental. It all starts here. If you think the wrong thoughts, you believe those thoughts. Okay? If you live in a persona, you become that persona. Does that make sense? So that's why you have to evaluate your thoughts. Every thought that comes through our mind, we are not to accept. I have all kinds of thoughts every day, and I have to evaluate, is that beneficial? Is that to my growth and advancement? Or is that to stop me? Where is that thought coming from? A lot of times we don't evaluate our thoughts. We just let them roam and go free. No, you have to input the information. Well, rather, when it's inputted, the thought that comes up, you have to stop and say, wait a minute, let's filter this thought. Where is this coming from? Why are you here? Is this good or bad? Is this negative or positive? Right? Every thought you think shouldn't be digested. Okay? So you have to really be thoughtful and intentional about what you are meditating on. Okay? Now, to address the mental attitude, you must, again, as we said, evaluate your thoughts. The prevailing, write this down, guys, the prevailing thoughts and persistent thoughts that plague your mind is what you become. They feed your belief in yourself. Okay? If you constantly think negative, unproductive thoughts, you become that. It stops your ability from releasing your power, right? You're robbing from your future when you think those thoughts. Think about it that way. Every time I think something negative, every time my disposition or my mental attitude is not beneficial to my growth and advancement, I am robbing from my future. And we're not going to rob from our future, okay? You deserve to live the life that you dreamed of. You deserve it. Okay? Say, I deserve it. Type in the comments, I deserve it. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Okay? Now, think about this for a moment. If you're struggling to believe in yourself, that means you have a strong disbelief in you. Okay? What does disbelief mean? Let's go to the dictionary for this. Disbelief means the inability or refusal to accept that something is true or real. Let's stop there for a moment. Disbelief in yourself. You're basically saying, I refuse to accept that I am capable. I refuse to accept that I am enough. I refuse to invest and take a chance on my dreams and on myself, right? That's what it says. It's really abandoning you. It's self-betrayal and it's self-abandonment. Don't abandon yourself, honey, right? Oftentimes we're always looking for others to believe in us, and that's wonderful, okay? Community and having a group of people to support you, you need that, and I am an advocate for it. I will tell somebody in a heartbeat, I believe in you, you can do it, go for it, right? However, it's a whole nother ball game when you take that same energy and put it on you, because it doesn't matter how much someone says, I believe in you, you can do it, and they're pumping and they're priming you, and they're throwing everything but the kitchen sink at you. It still won't resonate if you don't believe it, right? If you don't truly believe that, it'll basically flicker a flame, but it won't last, right? It won't stay forever. You won't have the longevity for your career goals, right? The longevity to build that business, the longevity to go back to school, or whatever it is that you're dreaming of and wanting to achieve. Story time for a moment. I have a dear friend that I've known for a while, and he always said to me for many years, I'd probably say about 5 years, Elle, you're powerful. Elle, I believe in you. Elle, you should do this. Elle, you're creative. Elle, why don't you do, start the YouTube channel? Why don't you do these things, right? And I would listen, and I heard what he said, but I didn't hear what he said. Not until recently did it click with that aha moment where I confronted my disbelief in myself. Okay? So everything I'm telling you is not because I haven't walked through it. All right? I am not a proponent of just feeding information to people and not living it, right? So I understand what it means to not believe in yourself, where you disbelieve or you refuse to accept the truth of who you are. I understand. But the moment I confronted every limiting belief stopping me, every fear, every limitation, every thought that said, no, you can't do it. No, that's not possible for you, right? The moment I filtered out those thoughts and I spoke truth, right, and power to my mind, that's when things changed. That's when things changed, and that's when things shifted for me, right? And now I have a radical belief in myself, and so will you, okay? Okay. So, what is your language, right? What are you rehearsing to yourself? Do you say things like, I just don't believe that can happen for me? That'll never be me. That'll never happen for me. Do you say, I'm too old for that? My time is past? I'll never qualify for the job or opportunity? What's your language like? You got to think about that because that is one unproductive word and it says, I don't believe in myself. I don't believe I'm capable. All right. But we're not going to start there because I believe in doing homework. Okay, we're going to do the work on this channel. If you are a part, and I hope you are, I'm claiming that you are part of the iShift University community and become a shifter. Okay, when you join this community, you become a shifter, right? You shift your life into a whole new paradigm. Okay, you shift your atmosphere, you shift your entire life to be exactly what the creator designed for you and what you see for yourself, right? Right. So we're going to do the work on this channel. And I got some homework for you. I got some best practices and some homework. All right. And come back and let me know if it was a struggle or if it was good for you. Was it a breeze? I want to know, right? So let's talk about this. It's important when you're building your belief in yourself, right? We're building from the ground up. We are rebuilding our foundation. We're rebuilding our mind. The first thing you have to do is feed your mind. Okay? You can't be on social media unless it's productive, okay? Or something that's helpful. You can't be looking at, reality TV all the time and infusing your mind with things that's not productive, all right, and positive, right? Feed your mind, grow your mind, okay? You have to start with reprogramming your mind, all right, with good thoughts and good things and the truth of what is about you, okay? So, whatsoever things are good, whatsoever pure, whatsoever things are lovely, think on these things, okay? So, whatsoever things are good, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, think on these things. Meditate on the truth of what is about you, okay? Now, you can listen to podcasts, you can read books, you can listen to audios, you can just meditate, right? Think about a phrase, a quote, meditate on it. Meditation is such a good thing. And just think about that thing. Journal. Journaling is powerful. Get you a dedicated journal to strictly believing in you, right? And every negative thought that comes to you, write that down and think about, where did that come from? Did that come from external factors? Did it come from internal factors? Was it something that I heard as a child? Write that down so you can go back and evaluate it, right? Right. Now, this is what you're going to do within that journal, okay? You're going to focus more on your strengths. Stop focusing on the bad, the weaknesses of you. We all have them, okay? I have plenty of them. Focus on your strengths, right? Celebrate your strengths. Focus on those things, right? And when you do something well and good, I want you to put your name in it. My name is El Psalms. So when I do something well, I'll say, El Psalms, girl, you bad at that, girl. You were creative. Look how you ran that event. Look how you put that program on. Look how you did that video and executed that. Ah, chef kiss, girl, right? Celebrate you, because if you don't celebrate you, baby, why you expect somebody else to do it? That builds your courage, that builds your faith and your strength in yourself. Okay? Remember, believing in you is the foundation to fulfilling your dreams and your life goals, be it professionally. Believing yourself will allow you to take the risk to apply for the promotion, apply for that six-figure job. Have the courage to go back to school, even though you've been out of school for 20, 30 years, right? Believing in you is the foundation for your dreams manifesting and coming true, okay? If you connect with content like this, hit the subscribe button and become a shifter. You can also follow me on social media outlets at Yes I Am El Psalms, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.